Hey BNI, Rachel with a tutorial on BNIConnect mobile. We're going to go ahead and open up that mobile app and navigate to your home screen. Today we are talking about inviting visitors. Did you know 50% of our members in our region have not registered a visitor through BNIConnect in more than 12 months? We're going to change that today by navigating over to the icon that says visitors with the invitation, the little envelope. When you click on that, you get two options. Up top, you've got passive where you can send an invitation link. I don't recommend this because then you have to keep following up with your visitor. Or you can click to register a visit and really roll out the red carpet for that visitor. So when you click on the icon for visitor, it will take you over to a page for chapter details. I've got a lot more options, but you will default to your chapter. If you want to be generous and send to another group, you can, but we're going to talk about registering for your own group. First up, you want to enter the personal details of your visitor. Again, make sure you get their name correct, first name, last name. Here I'm entering in one of our admins as an example so you can see. Go ahead and put in that company name. It's really important that you have this person's approval in advance. You want to make sure that they know this invitation is coming. All right, once you hit next, you can select a language if they prefer something other than English. And then this page, so crucial. This will really aid in the follow-up process for you, your visitor hosts, and our region. So put down legitimate contact info, their real phone number, not 12345 or a bunch of zeros. You want to enter their actual phone number. It'll keep your record so much cleaner, good visitor hygiene. And then you have to put in their email address. This will help track them through the BNIConnect system, will really aid in follow-up. And if you have a virtual meeting, this is the email address where they will receive the BNI online Zoom link. So make sure you put their real legitimate phone number and email and then hit next to move on to the next screen. All right, next up, we've got their address. This is optional, but also very helpful to, at a minimum, put their city, state, and zip code. Sometimes we have visitors from other countries or other areas, and it makes more sense for us to refer them on to other BNI regions. So make sure that you give your visitor host team and the regional follow-up team enough information to be great visitor hosts and follow up. All right, next up, you're going to select the chapter date. In red, in person, in green, online. So I have already approved with this visitor what date they will be visiting. You can also start typing in their profession, so you see it auto-populates. For Amanda, it makes most sense to call her a virtual assistant. And then there are three visitor types. A visitor is a first-time visitor, someone who could legitimately be a part of your chapter. Their seat is open. They're in the right geographic area. They would potentially be interested in applying for your team after they meet the group. Next up, we have guests. These are repeat folks, business partners, someone with their seat taken, a visiting member for another chapter who's just there to observe. Guests are observers, whereas visitors might potentially be members. And then, yes, substitute. So click substitute to let your chapter know when you have someone filling in. A substitute is not a visitor. They are there doing a favor for you. And in sub policy for BNI, that person does not get a weekly presentation because they are a sub, not a visitor. If they want to come back and visit, they certainly can. But Amanda's a visitor, so we're going to go ahead and click that. And then again, approve that I have let her know she's being invited. I have her consent. So important. Then you hit register. You get a confirmation up top. Your visitor host and your chapter get confirmation as well. And there you have it. Now you are one of the 51% who have brought a visitor registered through BNIConnect in the last 12 months.